This is the water meter, is right here inside the parkway, and we're not likely to get a meter check on this. If we can, if I get it a little later, we will. We will. The structure, the home faces north. This is a new construction. New construction. I'm going to kind of put this because it's close to the plumbing. This is the plumbing, the water meter. Okay, but this is the garage overhead door. A door operator, a door motor has not been installed. Has not been installed. If one is installed, then this lock should be decommissioned. If one is installed, there should be a pull handle inside of it. If one is installed, the control button should be higher than 5 feet. And those are some of the things I'm looking for. And a warning notice here, and a warning notice there. Those are some of the things I'm looking at. But that's the meter. Just kind of keep things together here. I jump around. These are the main sewer cleanouts. This is on the west side of the garage, the attached garage. What we're looking for here is between 40 and 80 psi. And we're looking at about 65. About 65 psi. I'll come back and take a picture of that. Lawn sprinkler heads should not be closer to the walls than 12 inches. Well, I know I'm jumping around a little bit, but let's, inside the garage, this would be the garage south interior wall. This is the main water shutoff valve. The main water shutoff valve. Parallel is on. Perpendicular is off. So if you have a water problem, you just come in here and turn the water off. I'm also seeing that we've got a PEX water system. Okay, we're identifying that. Coming along, cleanouts, sewer cleanouts, it's double cleanout. How's that looking? Is that torn? No. I'm checking stuff. That's what I do. This is the water heater. It's a tankless water heater. Now, what some people don't get, and so I'm here to help. This is the clean out. This is the screen. Excuse me. And this system should be flushed, and the screen should be cleaned every year. Read the instructions. The instructions are right here. Every year. Another thing, this remote connection, it looks like the thermostat's going to be located someplace else. A lot of times they put them in the... Anyway, we'll find out. We'll find out. This is the bonding location for the electrical system. That's a good thing. Now, there's the jib leg. See this red tag right here? That means that nobody's looked at that service port. Now you can just bolt this thing up and it'll work alright. Tankless water heater. No. Bolt it up and it'll work alright. But I'm told, been taught, hope I'm not wrong, but when this is here, we know that nobody's tweaked it, nobody's adjusted it for maximum efficiency. I've also been told that if you remove that, it might void the warranty, so I don't know where to go with that, except that we need to do some research here. It doesn't look to me like it was completely installed, it was just bolted in. That's what it looks like to me. And then I'm just reminding you that this needs to be serviced once a year, and that your instructions are right here. Also, the temperature pressure, it's not a temperature pressure relief valve, because it's tankless. So it's a pressure relief valve. Isn't it? Thermal expansion. So this is a temperature pressure relief valve? It's only supposed to be a pressure relief valve. Thermal expansion water heater. Huh. So it's just a temperature relief valve. It's not a okay. That's right. Excuse me. I get carried away. I do. It's a pressure relief valve. Excuse me, a temperature relief valve, not a pressure relief valve. So these should be checked about once a year. This is the pressure relief valve drain line, and it's not supposed to terminate closer to the ground than 3 inches. And obviously it is, but I don't think this ground's been rolled yet. See all the squares? I'm sure with some settling and some rolling and some, you know, minor touch up, that this would be fine. And if it's not, it could, don't make it more than 6. I mean, but an inch could be cut off of that. I don't think that's the root of the issue. Now we're coming over here. It works. I did that by pulling this. Once a year, you check it to make sure it works. And you saw I was opening it and it didn't splatter, so the 3 inches is fine. This just won't splatter up here. So, just one more thing. Just trying to move this along a little bit for everybody. This is the lawn sprinkler. We got some controls. I'm used to seeing the code, the permits, the building permits stuck inside of this, and I'm not. The zones are labeled in handwriting like this, like the video before, but this is acceptable. I can't read it. Maybe I'll write that it's not legible. This is the temperature, this is the rain sensor receiver. Along the west side, along the fence. Coming along here. That's the sensor. That's the rain sensor is in place. So we got 65 PSI. Maybe we'll check for the water meter later. We've identified the location and the size of the water heater. We found some deficiencies. Well, that's not really too close. I'm not even going to write that. The tape right there. That's about the only deficiency I'm finding right now. Read the report. If I find others, they will be there. We learned that our main water shutoff valve is over here. We learned that the meter is over there. We learned that we can hardly read the lettering on the lawn sprinkler system. And since we're at the lawn sprinkler system, I am looking. There it is. No, it isn't. There it is. Okay. There's the check valve. I don't expect to see a lot of problems with it. And I might look at it later. But this man's in here working on this now, so.